Hello, and welcome to Shadow Secrets Oracle with Sean. I've been working on some candle magic here. It's been quite challenging, trying to clear my heart space. So wish me luck. We still have the cauldron out, representing the divine feminine and the womb of possibility that is untapped potential. Still hanging on over there. I realized the last reading that I did, I completely skipped over Gemini. I was talking about myself with Taurus season and moving into the Cancerian season, which is upcoming, because I do have a lot of Cancer placements in my chart, and blinded by self-interest, I completely skipped over the season of Gemini. So I came upon this realization, and by all rights should have done this reading yesterday to harness the mercurial energy of Wednesday. But here we are today on a Thursday, and so we will just expand with Jupiter on those feelings. And got some soot on my hand there. So I realized that I'd skipped over the whole just concept of going through the season of Gemini for myself. And that's wrong, and I felt like a jerk. So here I am to do just a quick clarity spread on this time of Gemini, and for my Geminis out there who might be tuned in, and for all of us who are catching on to the themes that I've been presenting as we are going through this time of Gemini season, and to honor and recognize those traits of the Gemini that we all should hope to embody. Masters of communication and adaptability, spontaneity. I had a Gemini friend once. She was one of my favorites. So even though, we don't always gel all the time, I have a great appreciation for Geminis and hope to embody those positive qualities in myself as well. Again, of spontaneity, of adaptability and change, and not knowing really what to expect, and being able to flow with that, and having the confidence and passion in your movement and action and thought to keep moving forward of your own momentum. And with that, just gonna do a shuffle of the Wild Unknown deck. Still have the Justice card on the bottom from the last spread, and the Ace of Cups on the top. Let's see what we get for the season of Gemini that we're well into. We're about, I think, halfsies on our moon as we're getting to a new moon. And I'm going to keep working on my candle magic and hopefully undo some of these blockages to my heart energy. Woohoo! I've been working on a lot of things. But right now, we're concentrating on, Ace of Cups. There's my Ace of Cups again. We're concentrating on the Ace of Cups. Fine. I mean, who am I to deny spirit? All right. Ace of Cups then. And we'll just do our clarifying cards. We've got the High Priestess. We've got the Four of Cups. And the Son of Cups. Cuppity cups. And the Ace of Cups jumped out at us again, and I was like, what should we concentrate on? And new season of love that is coming in for the divine feminine, and we get the High Priestess just right behind that to confirm that it is a new season of love being ushered in, and we need to tap into our divine feminine aspects. That's whether you're male or female, to help shift our 3D realm to reflect a more spiritually minded reality. With the Four of Cups in this deck, it talks about remembering where you come from. And I'll look into the book on that too. But in a sense, it's about remaining humble. And the Son of Cups. He's got the chalice with all that dark energy of the cauldron inside of it, just brewing over with magic and possibility. On the bottom of the deck, I've got the Four of Wands, and we get the Ace of Wands on top. So, we already know with the Ace of Cups that we're ushering in that season of love, and the High Priestess is calling to all of us to tap into those intuitive abilities in order to manifest better ideas so that we can bring about a change that we want to see in ourselves and in the world. The High Priestess sits in stillness, and she's able to assess realms others pass by without noticing, the vast world of intuition, dreams, and mystery, and she uses silence and non-action to harness this power. So divine feminine aspects, we're tapping into the ancient ability of women to control things behind the scenes. And again, that power is available to males as well, without facing your enemy head on in a strong arm wrestle scenario. It's about observing and kind of hanging back and influencing things on a deeper level. To remind you to listen more closely to the voice within and look past the obvious to find what's being kept secret or hidden within a given situation. Acknowledge the shadows. That Four of Cups is about not taking things for granted. Do away with your discontent, any apathy, greed. Don't take your situation for granted. Don't take your blessings for granted, or the people who've supported you along the way. You have to look around you look around you, and if you're lacking something that you're truly longing for in your heart, you need to name it. Name what it is that you really want and go after it. Now is the time to do that and stop being bitter and petty and blaming. You need to be thankful for what you have, for where you've come from. Focus in on your goal and go after it. The Son of Cups excels in the arts, musician, visual artist of some kind, and finds success within expressing himself in those ways. The natural tendency to look inward adds to his charm and mystique. He may seem secretive and even peaceful, but deep inside he carries a dark kernel of intensity. So we need to pursue our creative endeavors. Go ahead and keep secrets if you have them. But express yourself. Sometimes, some of our secrets just will lend fuel to our intensity in other projects, even if they can't be expressed in their true form. I'm going to draw us a Moonology card for this Gemini season reading. On the bottom of the deck, we had Believe in the Impossible from the last reading, and the Hold Your Vision card, which has been coming out quite a bit. We're going to give it a good shuffle and see what we come up with. I don't know if you can hear the mourning doves, but it's getting... Well, they kind of go off all day. I feel like more so at twilight, but it's still a bit early. Anyhow, what does Moonology have for us? We got the New Moon in Virgo card, a time to give rather than take. And I'm going to draw us also and call in Kuan Yin, goddess of grace and compassion, to bless this reading with her wisdom and guidance. Thank you, Kuan Yin. We got the Book of Changes. Like a beautiful but unusual melody, the divine plan unfolding through your life. Although it isn't always predictable, Kuan Yin is guiding you in the right direction. Even if you do not fully understand what is happening in your life right now, allow Kuan Yin to bless you with trust in the unfolding of your own divine path. Thank you, Kuan Yin. And we'll see what the Moonology book says about our New Moon in Virgo card. And then I think we'll draw a shard as well. time to give rather than take. And this is something that I've been contemplating as well, like moving forward. How can I be of service to this new season of love that I am working toward? How can I help to bring it to fruition, to reality? It's time for you to take stock of your situation and where you are and where do you want to go. Suggests a restart, and Virgo energy suggests that you make it a clever one that's simple and well organized. Virgo is all about practicality, supposedly, so suggests that we keep our health and our meditating and routines that promote positivity in mind. If you have been experiencing any blockages along those lines, sicknesses, health issues, pulled muscles, you could be overdoing it, or maybe being too critical. So you have to seek balance and think more about what you can do for other people. And we should commit to healthy morning and evening routines and pay attention to details. So keeping our health and how we can be of service. So it's about self-care and also how we can then project out that feeling of wholeness that we're experiencing ourselves because we've created it for ourselves out to our environment and to the people around us so that they can experience it too. That's beautiful sentiment. I'm going to draw one sacred shard for our Gemini reading. To get flow. It's actually focus. So it's like honing in your focus on what it is that we can do to be of service, which is exactly what I've been searching for. Narrow your concentration to the task at hand. If you've been overwhelmed by details or possibilities, it's time to prioritize. On the other hand, it can be a reminder that you have maintained tunnel vision for too long. How outer reality is experienced is more often a reflection of where your attention lies than a matter of experiences happening to us. Focus represents where you have been keeping your attention. The experiences you encounter are a barometer of the thoughts you hold present most consistently. It may be time to broaden your perspective in order to see the big picture. Do you focus only on what you want to see? Do you refuse to really hear the viewpoints of others? If you are willing to hear those viewpoints, do you listen with an open mind? Or do you just listen with the intent of maintaining the view you already hold? Narrowing possibilities to allow focus and concentration helps to do a better job, to be thorough. The wisdom of focus is knowing when to concentrate your efforts and when to let go of the narrowness that limits both your experience of life and your communion with your fellow beings. Boom. Some powerful advice, and I think for myself it is a clear message that I do need to drop a few things that are no longer serving me and are just scattering my energy and focus in on what I know or what I feel the most strongly pulled to that is going to promote that positive energy that I'm looking to cultivate for myself, and again, be what I want to see out there in the world. So I hope that everyone is well and that this hits you right in the feels of Gemini season. And again, happy birthday to all the Geminis out there. I hope that you have a super duper time, and to see you soon. Blessed be. Thanks for tuning in.